actually made it. Made it today on sports. Sunday, Monday. Sunday. Monday sports.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here with the Jay-Z Sports Balls.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah. The camera could be better. I just realized, and I don't have a remote control.
Oh, crap.
But actually, look. Right there. You're wearing the NASA.
Yes, I am.
That's awesome.
Thanks, dude.
What is it?
It's a NASA rocket science. Got the little spaceship here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
With the old NASA logo on it.
Yep.
How excellent.
Mm-hmm. Rocking it.
That's excellent.
Rocking the NASA today.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That is totally perfect. So, yeah, we're here. Usually we dial Jason in.
Mm-hmm.
He Skypes into this one, and he's not Skyping in today.
You said he's got a migraine?
Well, don't say what.
Oh, excuse me.
We don't.
Excuse me.
We don't reveal personal information about people's things.
Sorry.
We just say he can't be here.
All right. Well.
So he can't be here.
Well, then just.
Then I guess now we could just say, well, we hope he feels better.
Yeah.
I want to fix that camera now. That one right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna. So, anyway, what are we gonna talk about today?
We're gonna talk about kind of recap our NBA predictions and free agency predictions. Probably gonna talk about the Clippers and big news with Kawhi Leonard and their new acquisitions. Probably talk a little soccer.
Yeah.
And see how it goes. Go with the flow.
That's better. Cameras are different. I could zoom in too.
It's looking good.
Looking good. I know. It's different because I always do that. The thing is that it's set up differently, like with the Skype and all that. And there's so much more I want to do, but it's not happening right now.
Just ain't happening, man.
No,
it ain't happening.
Too busy.
Yeah.
You can chat with us, and you can even call in. There's a phone number.
Mm-hmm. Down below. Yep.
It's the 503. Can you read that? 503-395-5040. Isn't that it?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That's it.
That's right.
That's the phone number.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a YouTube chat. We are on YouTube, which I never look at the YouTube chat, but you can do that.
You can do that if you want. Yeah.
So
I think options.
I think at the top. Okay. So basically, at the top, I want to talk about soccer.
Yeah.
And then basically, we're going to go through some of our past video.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're going to check our predictions, because we here have actually been signaling to you out there what's been going on.
Right.
Like, I don't know, people going to the Clippers, people going to Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
You will be surprised.
Yeah.
I have actually gone through, I've checked the tape, and I've gone through the tape, and we can actually check our work.
Yeah, you guys are going to be surprised on how accurate we are.
Hey, man, even I was. Well, I kind of knew, because I was like, I can't put that there. Is that out of the shot? Not really. Hey, guess where this? It's not even. It's not even that product. It's not the mermaid green product. It's a different iced tea.
Yeah. Looks refreshing.
It is. I love iced tea in the summer.
Yeah, it's good.
It's got caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
And iced coffee. I sometimes like iced coffee.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. So I think the top sports story yesterday, Sunday, in my opinion, and I think that's true, is the United States women's national team.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
They won the World Cup, Women's FIFA World Cup.
Yep.
Back to back. Second time. Defending champs.
There we go.
They beat the Netherlands.
Netherlands. Okay.
The Netherlands.
Okay.
And they played hard. And they... but it was a good game. The semifinals, the finals, the whole semis and stuff, I didn't catch a lot of it until the end, which is typically what I do anyway.
Right.
I like come in and realize, okay, how are we doing here, right?
Yeah.
So I admit that. But I know there was a lot of great games that people follow. I think I was kind of following the basketball finals and all that. I mean, I can only do one thing at a time.
Sure.
But I did catch all the semis and all that, and boy, they were all great, fantastic games.
Mm-hmm.
France, England, if I recall, just exciting, really good soccer games.
Intense.
Like if you like soccer, really good soccer games.
Yeah.
And so the final also. So they won 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this.
Yeah.
Had it not been for the goalkeeper on the Netherlands team,
Yeah.
the Dutch, as they would say, it would have been a lot more than 2-0.
Yeah.
She had some great freaking saves.
Yeah.
She was great, and I want to look her up because she really made the news because the big headline, and I think her name is Van de Daal. I mean, everyone was having. We love those Dutch names.
Yeah.
Van de Donk,
Mm-hmm.
and all those interesting. Dutch women's. But the headline with her was that she's not on a team right now. So everyone's like,
So for some odd reason.
Yeah, just I don't know. I'll take a look.
Yeah.
But I was reading that last night, and people were like, well, here's a goalie that needs to be signed very quickly.
Yeah.
She's really good. She had
Yeah.
some great saves. And again, had she not hit some...
It would have been a different story.
Oh, yeah, it would have been like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I will tell you her name here. So, I mean, hats off to them.
Mm-hmm.
I did not on Saturday see the second place round between England and Sweden. Sorry. Where is the list? I'm always looking at this stuff. Playoff 7 results and fixtures. Current squad. There it is.
Yeah.
Do it live. Yes. Her name is Sari Van. Okay, hang on. Give me a second here. Sari Van Veenendaal.
Sari Van Veenendaal.
Sari Van Veenendaal. She's the team captain.
Yeah.
But she's 29 years old.
Oh.
So she was playing. She was playing on Arsenal.
Yeah.
Women's team, but I think Vanderbilt first cap. Vanderbilt was part of the national team. Where's it? Arsenal. In 2015, her first season, Arsenal won the 2015 FA WSL Cup,
Right.
Women's FA Cup, 2015. Next season, Arsenal won 2016. She had a clean sheet against Manchester City, I should say. Let me look. Let me get that story.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Now, do you think she's signed? I mean,
well, she's gone.
She's unsigned
I think,
because of her age?
No,
She's
no.
29,
No. What's the news? No. She's I guess done. I guess Arsenal didn't re-sign her or whatever. I'm trying to get the ex-Arsenal stopper.
Cool.
Wins, and she won the Golden Glove.
Yeah.
For the World Cup, well deserved. So yeah, I don't know. Well, shoot. Different teams. I don't know, but like I said, she's ex-Arsenal, so she's I guess like a free agent. So
big mistake, Arsenal. Big mistake. Yeah.
Well, Arsenal always makes big mistakes. But how tall is she? Oh, she's like 5. I did look that up. Height 5'9.5".
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, so shout out Golden Glove
Good job.
winner.
Yeah.
Exciting game. I was just
Well deserved award.
Danielle Van de Donk.
Van de Donk.
Yeah, I know. Okay, just stop. Just stop. There was some talk about that. Enjoying.
Van de Donk.
I mean, yeah, and you know what? That's how we pronounce it. You should actually hear it in Dutch. Oh, have you ever heard people speak real Dutch?
No.
Like, can you say the airport? Schiphol. Schiphol. I don't know. I can't do it.
So you must have then.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Between that and Danish, I mean, it's all kind of like Viking people up there, right?
Yeah.
Like, kind of like their whole language. That Icelandic.
Yeah, similar.
I mean, it sounds like, kind of Star Trek-y to me. It's like, hey, we came to this one planet, and, it's like, no offense, okay?
Yeah.
Trust me, German might as well be Klingon, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so let's see. What do I want to say? Great team, though, U.S. team. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. So the big player that people really got crazy about, like even the announcers were saying, we didn't have our eyes on this player on the U.S. women's team, mm-hmm. and now we know, is Rose Lavelle, who plays for the Washington Spirit, apparently. She's 24 years old.
Yeah.
Rose Lavelle, okay, here's what I saw when I was watching the semifinals. She had some attempts on goal. Heck of a dribbler, but she had some attempts on goal, and she has that outside the box shot.
Yeah.
Like the bomb coming from outside. Rose Lavelle's got like one heck of a kick.
She's got like a cannon of a leg.
Cannon. Yes. You know what? Well said. It's a cannon.
Mm.
And the first goal in the final was a penalty. It was a legit penalty. It was unfortunate for the Netherlands, but it was a legit penalty. It was the high boot up in the air with the cleats up in the air in the box. That's as penalty as it gets. I mean, that's an easy one. I think they reviewed it on the video assist, but it was pretty much like when you saw the replay, it was like, that's a rule book penalty right there. I mean, it's dangerous. It's always a foul anyway. Like, you can't put your cleats way up in the air in someone's face or upper body.
Yeah.
So it's always a foul. You do that in the penalty box, guess what happens? You get a free penalty kick.
Yeah.
Not what you want to do. So they got, and Megan Rapinoe, who I called her name something else last week, I took the penalty kick. She's kind of been the focus, and got it. But then the second one, to put it away, the legit one was Rose Lavelle with a bomb, with a cannon coming from outside the box. And I was so happy for her to get that and get that in the final, because I saw those attempts in the semis, and it was like, I remember I saw one boot, and it just happened, the goalie stopped it, and I can't remember which game it was, and I was like, oh, wow. Because that is one of my favorite soccer plays. That's the stuff that, like, Ronaldo and Messi and these guys go, where, like, all of a sudden, this soccer ball comes out of nowhere.
You're like, whoa.
With all this momentum, all this velocity, and the team and the goalie and everyone's like, where'd that come from?
Yeah.
And it's like, it came...
Take cover.
It came straight from hell.
Can take somebody's head off, yeah.
Yeah, so Rose Lavelle, really big shiny star for getting that second goal and on that killer kick that she has.
Yeah.
And she looks like a distance runner. She's very thin.
Yeah.
She looks like like I said, like a long distance runner.
But
man,
she's got a leg.
There was so much power. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a great team. I mean, one of the best teams. I think I had that on my Twitter. Alexi Lawless said one of the most legendary teams. I actually quoted him, and that's pretty good. The other thing, legendary, is that coach Jill Ellis.
Yeah.
Is the only coach, the only second time this has ever happened in the sport, to win back-to-back World Cups. So Jill Ellis of the U.S., because they did it in 2015. Yeah. So this is a back-to-back win. Doesn't happen very hardly at all in World Cup. It does happen sometimes, but she's the only coach who's done it twice.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. The other guy was some Italian coach in 1934 or something like that.
Yeah.
So she's the only other coach to do it
Her
in
and
the World Cup.
Italian,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So well deserved.
Yeah.
And when you saw this team, it's like any great team that goes on and that you're rooting for, and you're rooting for them because you see that they're a team. You see that they're playing like a team. Like everyone's playing, they're all playing at their level.
Yeah.
But it's that what do you call it? Not sharing, but that.
Kind of sounds like the Spurs in basketball with Pop.
Well, it's like the Blazers.
Yeah, Blazers
When
too.
the Blazers were playing top notch, it's like it's not just Dame and CJ; it's the whole team. And so that's something that I saw there. You see that in the great teams.
Yeah.
When it's like, hey, we need something right here, and that person's right there and ready to go, and we're gonna make sure we get the ball to that person. And so this is definitely that team. They were really exciting soccer to watch.
Yeah.
Last week I didn't have the folks. I don't know why I couldn't pull it up, but I did pull it up. I wanted to say Tobin Heath, a forward, Tobin Heath who played. Really happy. She's Portland Thorns.
Hey.
She's on the Portland Thorns. I couldn't remember who we had all in there. It's Tobin Heath, Portland Thorns. Lindsay Horhan is also a midfielder from the Thorns. Emily Sonnet from the Thorns. And goalkeeper Adriana French from the Thorns.
Cool.
So we had four Thorns on there.
Nice.
And the other thing is, some of these folks, like Alex Morgan, she used to be a Thorn.
Yeah.
She's Orlando Pride now, but I'm like, a lot of these gals, and there's some. Was it Allie Long? Was a Thorn too? So I've seen some of these. Like Alex Morgan was 2013 to 2015.
Nice.
On the Thorns, and she's, if I recall reading, she's one of the top women sport
Figures.
Well, earners, earns a lot. I was trying to think, top, but then I was thinking Serena too, or something like that, someone like that. So
yeah,
but she's one of the top women sport. I don't know what you call them, not richest, but they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that name sounded familiar when you said it.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah. Really good at
Thorns
soccer.
games are fun to watch.
Yeah.
2013 to 2017, Allie Long was on the Thorns. So a lot of recognizable faces. If you just, and I'm not a big expert in women's soccer. I'm not an expert in anything really, but you kind of look at that and it's like you recognize everyone. And you're like, I know these.
Yeah. This
team, but so big excitement there.
Cool.
You like Megan Rapinoe. Of course, she was at the University of Portland.
Oh.
Yeah, the Pilots.
Oof.
Yeah, for her stuff,
Nice.
but she's been on Seattle mostly. Seattle Reign. Chicago Red Stars at first. She's a Reign player.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I think
But she was pretty much the focal point on the team, right?
Her and Alex Morgan and Heath as well. Starters, Julie Ertz, looking at the ages of the team, I think it'll be another 4 years for World Cup. I think we'll see, I think it's safe to say we're going to see a lot of new faces. This team will turn over.
Yeah.
The next time we come
Lavelle.
back.
Yeah, she's only 24.
Rapinoe's 34.
Uh-huh.
Carly Lloyd, co-captain, she's on there 36. Lot of the gals are in their early 30s. Heath is 31. But Rose Lavelle is 24.
Yeah.
So she's going to be there.
She's going to be,
Yeah. So just kind of looking at, we got defenders, Ali Krieger is 34. So yeah, we'll see a bit of a different team. Listen, Nair, goalie, she's 31. She also had, if it weren't for the Dutch goalie, I would say she could have She had some great saves in those semifinals as well. Shout out to her. I like a good goalie.
Yeah.
I like good goalie action.
Mm.
So, and back in my day, goalies weren't as good as they are now. I don't know. But anyway.
So you're saying if the Dutch goalie wouldn't have won that Golden Glove, she would have?
I don't know. I don't know what her exact stats were in the whole thing, but what I saw is she was knocking down some saves.
Yeah.
Critical moments. I think she knocked down a penalty kick in one of the games, if I remember correctly, which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
So, so good for them.
Right on.
Yeah, Rose Lavelle, Cincinnati, Ohio. Good job.
Yeah, I'd imagine we'll see Lavelle come.
Yeah.
Next time.
Let's see. So then, I don't know if I should go with this. Well, let's go with this.
Okay.
So then there was this Gold Cup. And that was the U.S. men's team.
Yeah.
If I'm just looking here, if I recall, let's see. I don't think we qualified for the World Cup men's. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, so they played the Gold Cup and they lost to Mexico.
Okay.
It was pretty chippy game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get too into it, but I've only been following so many things. I did want to see some of the men's and at least see this final. I wish I would have seen a couple of others.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see one Christian Pulisic.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah. 20-year-old American. I think he's gonna be a star. I mean, he already is making his name. Can't wait for the Premier League Chelsea season.
Yeah.
Next year, because guess who's on that team?
Yep.
Pulisic.
Yep.
And that's going to be great exposure for
An American.
a guy from America who has that many skills. In Chelsea news, they just hired their new permanent manager. Their old Italian manager went to Juventus. Kind of knew that. And so they got Frank Lampard, who's like this all Chelsea player.
Really?
So he's going to coach Chelsea. He was coaching a team last year, so everyone, the Chelsea faithful, are super excited that Lampard's going to be the coach.
Nice.
Lamb chops. And I'm hoping he and Pulisic get on.
Yeah.
They lost Eden Hazard, their star, or I don't know if it's totally official, but pretty much it's done. I mean, his last game, it was clearly his last game. He couldn't say it was done deal or anything, but it was pretty much like, you're retiring my jersey,
Yeah.
because he's going to go to Madrid. So Pulisic, hopes are at 20 years old,
Kind
he
of
could
takes
develop
over.
into the new Eden Hazard. That's what the scuttlebutt has been
Nice.
out there. So
Someone to take the reins. That's good.
Yeah.
You need it. Yeah.
exactly. So I'm excited about that. And he looked good. He didn't quite get anything out there, but he did get the trophy for best young player or whatever of the series.
He didn't look too happy, did he?
He did not,
No.
because they lost, and he kind of got his trophy, and it was like, and here's what I saw, and again, and I looked at Twitter after the game, and I pretty much saw exactly all the fans saying these same things that popped into my head. And again, I'm just, and I don't want. One thing is I don't like it when you totally trash a player, because you don't know what's going on, and it's like, oh well, you do better. You get on the court and do better, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a bum. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you get out there and do it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Can you do it better? No, I
Yeah.
don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally get you.
Yeah, yeah. Like a boxer, it's like, oh, that guy's a bum and stuff. Okay, well, you get in the ring with him.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Jay-Z has now got the, has seen the Emily Latilla.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, you like that.
Violence, not violence.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I should get a graphic of her.
Yeah.
So,
Be great. Yeah.
here's what I saw. I saw some pretty tired legs out there on the U.S. men's team.
Mm-hmm.
And midfielder Michael Bradley, I think, sorry, he's 31 years old. I saw some hustle in the last 5 minutes. There was a play where he actually hustled, but I was watching toward the end there. They needed to get an equalizer, needed to get a goal. I didn't see him moving.
Yeah.
Looked pretty tired out there. And yeah, Twitter was not too happy about that either. So it's kind of like, here, and there was some Jose Altidore. Also, people were kind of disappointed he didn't get the goal. He's 29, but somebody had said that he on the cast that he, it was like getting the full 90 minutes in was rough, and I'm like, boy,
Maybe we
that's
should.
not, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a thing if you're a forward, but at the same time, yes, no, I mean, I don't know. When you have guys
Like Pulisic.
and maybe McKinney too, midfield or whatever, these 20-year-old, these young guys, young legs, they're going to run for 90 minutes.
Yeah, they can do it.
And if they have skills, so it's kind of like, I think that this team needs to be reworked.
Yeah.
And rework it around
Pulisic and McKinney.
Pulisic, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe McKinney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that's what we need to do. That's just my hot take on it.
Yeah.
Okay. You can disagree if you want to disagree, comment or whatever.
It's your opinion. Yeah.
But I mean, you look at that and then you look at the women's team, and I don't know how it worked. I mean, yeah, the women's team, there are older players on there, and yeah, they were getting tired. I mean, you could see, but they
still got it done, dude.
They still can get it done.
Yeah.
So I don't know but I just was seeing a lack of hustle
and effort.
Except for like Pulisic.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
But then it was like he's kind of like running around trying to make plays and trying to see what's going on, and he was kind of out, I think, on the wing, kind of, but he's kind of like trying to get stuff going, and I don't know,
but nobody's working with him.
Yeah. Ish. I mean, so
you could say they didn't give their full effort.
So just so that I'm not a complete off my crackpot. Yahoo Sports has the headline: Gold Cup final suggests Pulisic, McKinney are taking fiery ownership of U.S. men's team. Okay.
In your opinion, that's what we need to see, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I just think that something that needs to happen. That, and I'm trying to look here if there's anything else.
Well, we shall see.
Oh,
if they listen.
CBS Sports player grades.
Oh.
Let's see what they graded. And again, I haven't been following them too closely. So, but I'll be following Chelsea. Like, I follow Chelsea.
Yep, that's your team.
Fairly. But boy, I'll really be excited to follow them this year.
Yeah.
And the thing with Chelsea is they have this restriction on their transfer window, their whole thing. They got fined. They got in violation of FIFA, so they can't make any trades for like 2 cycles. So they got the team that they've got.
Yeah.
And with Hazard gone, they can't make any other player trades.
Wow.
But you know what? They have a team. They have skills. They've got people to play.
Now, can you explain to me what 2 cycles means? And
Well, whatever the transfer windows, there's transfer windows. Stop, 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 stop.
That the Americans
Oh, for Pete's sakes. Don't need to hear you. Thank you, autoplay. Yeah, they have, these transfer windows, trade windows they can make. And I can't remember what the story was, what Chelsea did something, violated something, and they appealed to try and get it off, and they lost. And
yeah.
They tried to say, well, until it's final, we can still do it. And they're like, nope, FIFA. Good old FIFA.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Christian Pulisic and other U.S. stars quiet in Gold Cup final loss. Let's see. I don't know. What is it? Let's see what... I want to just see what they're saying. This is according to CBS. And of course it was on Fox.
Yeah. Of course.
Goalkeeper, little he could do to Mexico. Richie Cannon, some good moments. Difficult B-. Matt Mazzaglia. Let's just see. Tim Reen, C+. Michael Bradley. Michael Bradley, a pretty average performance. Didn't get to play a lot of dangerous balls forward and was beaten pretty easily. Grade C. That's a passing grade.
Yeah. A passing grade, yeah.
Yeah, that's a passing grade.
Average.
Weston McKennie, B-.
Mm-hmm.
Christian Pulisic, B. Lifeline in attack. Had a great chance, early save, but is clever. He did get a shot on goal. Clever passes helped get the ball into the space. It did.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea man certainly wanted to get more runs in at goal. They gave him a B. Well, yeah, you know. Josie Altidore a C. Missed this golden chance. First half. All right, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Again, I think it needs to be reworked. And I don't know that much about it. And in the last bit of soccer news, I would say, talking about the national teams, U.S., according to BuzzFeed, this just popped up. We just saw this.
Yeah.
I like this. You have to see Snoop Dogg calling out the sorry-ass effing men's soccer team in Instagram rant about equal pay.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that came up, is that, the women, right?
Yeah.
They won. They're a great team. And, that whole discussion of, and about equal pay for equal work.
Yeah.
And, that's one thing that's hard for me to argue. Well, I would never argue it. If you want to talk feminism and equal rights and stuff.
Yeah.
For everyone, you do this job, this is what it pays.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're a woman. Doesn't matter if you're a man.
If you can do the
Doesn't
job.
matter if you're white or black or anything.
Yeah.
You should get paid the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. End of story.
No,
now
I'm right with you, dude.
You can argue whether a rock star or a basketball star or something should get paid more than a doctor or something, or a teacher. You could argue that.
Yeah.
But that's the role. But talking about that, I mean, I've always felt that way.
Yeah. If you can do the job, doesn't matter who you are. You get paid.
Yeah.
What you're supposed to get paid.
Right. Yeah. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't get
matter. Shouldn't matter.
So, and of course, men's sports make a lot more money than women's.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a push on that, and there should be. Calling out. So let's see. U.S. national team won their 4th World Cup. Let me just bring it up here. Bring it up for you. 4th World Cup, and now everyone is rightfully calling out the pay gap between men and women's soccer players.
Right.
The national teams. 50 members of Congress wrote to the U.S. soccer president, and one thing they pointed out was that the women's team, who won 4 World Cup championships, received just $1.725 million for winning the 2015 World Cup. The men's team got $5.375 million, and they lost in round 16. So there you go. So let's see. All said, and because I know you're dying to see it, Snoop Dogg is waiting on the Injustice on Instagram video rant. I'm not going to show it.
No, okay. All right.
Those who can't listen to the audio, I'm not going to show it because I don't want to like copyright or anything. There's he's dancing. Let's see what he has to say, and we'll get your reaction. Food for thought. I can't do. Sorry, I'm not going to do an impression.
Okay.
Of Mr. Dog.
Okay.
Food for thought. Shout out to the U.S. women's soccer team for their 4th World Cup. Oh, by the way, that was number 4. So I think they're the winningest team.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure. 4th World Cup. But what I want to talk about is that they only get $90,000 per player. But the men, if they win, they get $500,000 per player. The sorry-ass effing men from the U.S. men's soccer team may never win. SH, ain't ever win. SH can't even get out the effing first round. This is, I think, regarding the World Cup.
Yeah.
Effing first round, man. Pay them ladies, man. Pay the girls what they're worth. This is Snoop's words.
Yeah.
Women should be getting $500,000 per athlete. Yeah, I'm rocking that. Girls have won 4 World Cups. 90,000? Man, pay them. All right. So there he goes. And then there's Martha Stewart and him.
Oh, Snoop Dogg is telling it how it is, man.
There you go.
He's telling it how it is.
Yeah. So, yeah. Look, if you're winning.
Yeah.
If you're making that happen.
Pay him.
Yeah.
Pay him well.
So I think that's it. I know the Timbers played. I missed that. Didn't see that. So, sorry. Again, I can only follow so much at one time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you like that? You're a big sports fan.
Yeah.
I mean, and you seem always up on it. And I mean, how much sports do you consume?
I mean, I have my cup of teas, meaning like I like my football, my basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's other sports that I don't follow as much, but I think I should.
Here's the thing about like if you're following one of your teams, like your home team, like in our case, it's the Blazers, the Timbers, right?
Yeah.
The Thorns.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a WNBA team. See, look at me, huh? But when you're doing that, it's like, what's the Blazers schedule? 82 games?
Yeah.
You can't watch 82 games.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
It's just not possible.
I mean,
unless you're, just sitting around.
Exactly.
Doing nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. Retired.
Yeah. Have all this time on your hands.
Some people I know do that.
Yeah.
Some people you don't do that.
Some people.
Who are retired and watch a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Former sports coaches.
Yeah, they have a lot of time on their hands. Yeah.
So you can always ask him questions. You can do, But no, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I can't keep up with all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I usually, one of my things is on the team I follow, I usually drop in mid-season.
Yeah.
I kind of keep up. Oh, where are they? Oh, yeah, how are they doing today? Oh, yeah. Because to me, it almost feels like, in most cases, it's like that first half of the season doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because even if your team is doing poorly, the second half, and I've seen teams pour it on and get out of that rut, Blazers have done it. Timbers have done it.
It's almost like they kind of coast, a little bit.
Well, hey.
And they're doing their job really well, but they just are like, oh, well,
But if you're playing at that level, though, if you're playing at that level, like especially like NBA basketball, how are you going to keep your body together? That's why that was a criticism, about the finals and a criticism about the season when we got to the finals. We're like, look at how these guys are injured. KD's out.
Yeah.
LeBron he got injured. Nurk. That was kind of a freak accident, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of a one of a kind. But you look at your guys. CJ was out. Remember at the end of the season?
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, is he going to be back for?"
Is he going to be back for
Should we just save him for the
playoffs?
Or
remember that? Yeah.
We play him for the last 10 games or so. I remember that.
And it's not like these guys are like sitting. I mean, it's like no, that's really serious.
Yeah.
Because guess what happens? go ahead and put them out there and injure it worse, and then they're done.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it's a real issue. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, I don't know. How many is like, you don't follow baseball so much, do you?
No.
Yeah, I thought you did. You played baseball.
I did, yeah, but I just, in my opinion, I think it's
not into it.
No.
I'll tell you a little secret. I played baseball when I was a kid too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice. T-ball or did you start with T-ball?
Little league.
That's what I started with. Is T-ball.
I wasn't very good.
No.
Yeah, I wasn't very good.
What was your favorite position? Like
I was an outfielder.
Outfielder.
Yeah.
They make the most money.
Josie was away off. Oh no, that's the outfield. Never mind. What?
They make the most money as outfielders, I think.
Oh, I was making bank.
Yeah, I mean,
5th grade.
Yeah.
I had a Ferrari.
I'm just saying that outfielders,
I was in the Little League.
I know, but like it's an important job.
You ever see the movie Bad News Bears?
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Bad News Bears?
Yeah.
Really? They still show that movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's good. It's a classic.
Yes.
Wait, there was a remake. Is it a remake you saw?
I've seen the original.
Okay.
I think I've seen both the original and the remakes, and the remakes are crap.
Well,
in my opinion.
Right. But pretty much, that was a Little League.
Yeah.
When I saw that movie as a kid, I was like, oh, wow, this is just like in the Little League, right?
Yeah.
Parents screaming at each other and stuff. I mean, I don't think they do that now. I think but the old days were a different time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, literally, it was like, there's nothing that kids want more than having their parents screaming at each other.
Timmy, your mama's a little champ.
Exactly. I can't believe you played on and on. Come here. Like, your dad and the coach are getting into a fist fight on the sideline. It was like, no, come on. Even as a kid, I was like, okay, this is some effed up stuff right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was. I don't think it was quite that bad. I don't think people got in fist fights as I recall as a kid. But there was a lot of shouting.
Yeah. I don't think it was bad for me, but I just remember when we got our asses kicked in Little League and minors and the major Little Leagues. I just remember like my dad just giving me a lecture on the whole ride home every single time, and we were bad. Yeah. We were bad.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like encouraging.
I know, but it's just you kind of get tired of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you're supposed to be like, now this is life. These things happen. Sometimes
I know.
Can't always win. But the real test of character, Jay-Z, is if you can come back and do better the next time. Yeah. And turn that win or turn that loss into a win. Yeah. Kind of like turning that frown upside down.
Well, it wasn't.
See, that would be me. I'd be like, thank you, Mr. Rogers.
Sure, but it was more of just you need to start hustling. You need to start paying attention. And I'm like, I know, Dad. I know.
No. Oh my gosh. They didn't give me that lecture. You know why? I was too fat to hustle. Jason and I have a great, and I've got some new ways. Now, as I'm going to get into right here, right now, is ways to go through the videos and stuff, and find stuff in the videos. Yeah. Wow, magic. And there are some highlights that we did put up, and where Jason and I are talking about our when we were kids, and involves like being a little husky, trying to run and being chased, and I think he had older brothers, and older brothers are for you to learn what it's like to be a punching bag, I guess. At least that's what I recall from my friends who had older. But anyway, that's a lot of fun back in the good old days.
Good old days, yeah.
Like I said, I would have been great in baseball. I would have run. I could have done track. I could have done all. Well, I did. You had to do all these things. I could have done all that stuff and been really good, just as long as you had two angry Doberman pinchers running after me, wanting to make me a meal. Yeah. Oh, I could have set records at my school. Yeah. Because that's the one time I ran my ass off. Yeah. Man. And I did the high jump, and I was going up literally. I'd never climbed a fence before.
Yeah.
Like like you see in the Marines, when they're like the training.
Yeah.
When you see like, oh, join the army, it's fun. Look at this obstacle course. I was that guy in the obstacle course because I've never seen the hounds from hell.
Yeah.
With the red eyes and the teeth and the stuff dripping down. We're gonna eat you.
Mm-hmm.
You look good. Like,
but that adrenaline kicked in, man, and you were able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my femur over there that the dogs are burying right now. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, I've never run faster. I climbed a fence. I couldn't do it again.
Yeah.
But I climbed the fence.
Yeah.
It was like there's nothing like adrenaline and fear.
Yeah.
I don't know what the situation is.
Just your survival.
I think what happened. Mm-hmm. I think what happened is we were playing ball in a friend's backyard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember how we got in this situation, and ball goes over the fence into the neighbor's yard.
Right.
It's like, oh darn! It's like, yeah, well, I'll go get it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
What the friend didn't tell me is, hey, by the way, watch out for the dog. The dogs.
Kind of sounds like The Sandlot. Were you like Benny the Jet Rodriguez?
I don't know, man.
Have you seen that movie?
No, I haven't.
The Sandlot?
No.
Oh, that's a classic, dude.
I haven't.
You gotta watch it.
I don't know.
But yeah, there's this big, huge dog on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
And he's exactly what it was. He's being chased.
Mm-hmm.
Hot fences, hot garbage cans, Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's totally exactly what happened.
You'll know what I'm talking about when you see that.
To me.
Yes, sir.
Because you're like thinking, if your friend was cool, they'd say, yeah, the dog, no. Your friend's just like, I see nothing. It's like, yeah, great.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. So, there's other stuff. Like Timbers, I think, played New York and they won. So, whatnot. And Summer League's going in the NBA. So, is there anything else you had, or do you want to switch gears to our NBA talk? Anything else?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
NBA is where.
Yeah. So I think the big thing, Blazers fans, is Summer League.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost to the Pistons the first game, but they just won to. The heck did they play? Yeah, I was just looking at the interview.
Right.
It's up there. So that's fine. I was talking to my dad about this the other day, and I was like, yeah, did you hear about this? Fill it in, And of course, I'm on Twitter trying to get the breaking news. Twitter's too slow for me, right?
Yeah.
like I was totally punked on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like the whole Paul George thing. And I posted, my tweet was, I think I sent that to you too. My tweet was, peak sports Twitter is reading the trending Paul George and realizing it's the stealth Kawhi Leonard
it's like a
announcement.
Quiet heist, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Completely. Because all of a sudden, started reading it and it was like, wait a minute. This isn't just about him leaving, which is big news. This is about Kawhi.
Yeah, teaming up with Paul George.
Teaming up? Yeah.
Well,
so
I remember you had called me and you were like, dude, did you hear the news? You were texting me. Well, because
you kept going, you looked like you were going to have to be hospitalized or something.
Yeah.
Remember? I mean, you kept texting me going, I can't, when is he going to make a decision?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I was getting frustrated.
When,
Yeah.
Every time I was like, oh, this is saying, oh yeah, Damian Lillard. When is he going to, I can't believe it. They should fire Waj over there.
Yeah.
It's like, really? The one guy who actually is the insider that it's like, I can't believe it.
Yeah. Well, did you see the picture on Twitter? Just let us know where Kawhi is going.
Yeah, no. Yeah. They've even hassling him for days. And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
If I don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were freaking out.
Yeah, I was. I was just like, just let us know.
So I had to call you, but it freaked me out because it was all about that trade from Oklahoma City, which was right underneath that was like,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, you know what this is, right?
You're like, oh, okay, all right, this is happening too.
Yeah. And they went to the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
As we predicted.
Yeah.
We actually predicted that, folks. We actually talked about it. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over what we said back in March, as far back as March.
We kind of grade ourselves, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As far back as March.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I heard guys, Skip Bayless and these guys, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Knicks. Oh, the Knicks are so good. Oh, okay. Sure.
Sure.
Anyway,
They're coming back, I promise. Yeah, they're gonna get a big name free agent.
well, it was like
year.
it kind of played out the way I was telling you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull that up here.
Sure. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I forgot I did call you because I was like, I wanted you to know before you know.
Yeah.
Because you were freaking out.
Yeah. Well, I was just I didn't text you for a while, and then you blew up my phone.
Well, yeah, I was
and
like,
then you called me and
have
like,
you
dude, did you hear the news?
Have you seen
and I'm
it?
like, no, what's up, dude? You're so behind, man. And
Well, you're the guy who's like freaking out at me back there, like I can't wait anymore.
Yeah.
I can't live like this.
well, because they were
I
saying
can't live like this anymore.
they were saying, oh well, first Kawhi's gonna announce in the first of the week. Oh well, and then Here goes 4th of July. Oh well, they're probably gonna Kawhi's probably gonna announce
Give
on
him
the
a
4th
holiday.
4th of July. Everybody, KD announced on the 4th of July, so Kawhi probably is going to. Yeah, after the 4th of July, he still hasn't announced. And it was just like, when are you gonna do this, dude?
Oh, you're. It just cracks me up.
I was growing impatient, man.
Yeah. And the thing is your reality is so warped.
Yeah.
I mean, not just you, but all of us.
Yeah.
Because this has been the craziest free agent. This is like totally.
Dude.
I think this year I've never really followed the free agency this closely.
Yeah.
But this is like as big a story as the season.
Dude,
in the
it's
NBA.
been wild, man.
It's the shot. It's what I would call the shot across the bow. This is the new normal. As they say, the new reality. Mm-hmm. And I was saying to my dad, I was like, well, it's a players market now, and it's all about the players at this point, and so it is okay, fine. I don't have a problem with that. Mm-hmm. But for example, a good example of that is I thought we'd see a trade or two coming out at the deadline from the Blazers. Right. But we saw way more than that. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I got a cough. So I saw more trades happen even on the Blazers. I mean, they happened, within 24 hours, 36 hours. Mm-hmm. But still, Blazers made a lot more moves than I even expected in that time frame.
Yeah. They did well.
Yeah. Oh, well, they did.
They did very well.
Yeah, last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah. So that just to me is an example of kind of this craziness. Yeah. And it has been crazy. I don't think it was like that before, but I mean and they have that restriction, right? The tampering, which again I questioned last week too. I was like, how does that work? Because I'm gonna interrupt myself. I sent you a Lillard interview from the Jump. Yep. ESPN, and they're all at the summer league. Mm-hmm. So Lillard announced his contract signing with the Blazers.
Yep. The Supermax extension.
Yeah, yep. I did a press conference with Olshey and Stotts. Yep. And so he was on the Jump just yesterday, whatever, and they were asking him about it, and he said, "Yeah, there's kind of, to kind of paraphrase him, he said, yeah, there are guys who know each other and they're kind of coming together to, well, let's go play at this team or this place or that place." He acknowledged that that's happening, but he also at the same time said, we're doing things different here in Portland. This is an organization, and because a lot of people say, hey, why don't you look at other places?
Yeah.
They asked Rodney Hood that too. That was very good. Go up to the Blazers YouTube channel. I'd recommend everyone, if they're following this, and look at like the Rodney Hood interview and the Lillard interview. But Lillard on the jump was really good.
Yeah.
And they talk about it, and Hood especially. Hood, after the playoffs, he had good marketability. Obviously, he did say he looked at other things, but he was really taken with the Blazers, the organization, the fans, the city. And so he talks about, they asked him, well, about this contract you signed. And he said, look, it's not always about all the money. It's like family, the organization,
the support, sure.
All of that. And obviously that's where Hood got sold on, And one thing, like Lillard, CJ, all of them, people, all the players, Blazers have great fans.
Yeah, they do.
Teams like the Blazers fans.
Yeah.
That factors in too, as opposed to playing somewhere like, I don't know, Madison Square Garden. Anyway, so yeah, it's these guys have talked a lot about that, especially in the Blazer camp, because of what they could do.
Yeah.
So I want to just like do this review thing.
Yeah.
With you.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna take I could probably leave it on. Who knows? So I'm just gonna pop stuff up. Make sure I got the sound up here. I don't know that we have to necessarily look at it, but we can listen to it.
Sure.
Okay. And we can see. Because I was fascinated, because I was like, we've been talking about this for a while. And like, I watched the other folks, and they're like, oh, I'm totally surprised. The Clippers, totally out of nowhere surprised. It's like, we've been talking about them since March, y'all.
Yeah.
Our little silly YouTube podcast thing here. So I've just got these listed as I went through, and I had a lot more time, I would have edited them together in a package, but I don't have that time. So I just was able to go through, find stuff, and replay it here on YouTube. So the first one I've got, and the cut you might have to listen to a little bit, was on March 3rd, 2019, which I think was our first revival show. Might be. I think so. We started. I think it's the first one.
Yeah, I know we started in winter.
March 3rd. Yeah. March 3rd. 2019. Maybe February was the first one. This is like our second show, I think.
Oh, okay. All right, got it.
That was it. March 3rd, 2019. Because I think the first one was a lot of football.
Yeah.
We talk about Jerry West and the Clippers, and I think this is... Hopefully this comes up here. Just looking here. What's interesting is who they need? Jerry West.
Jerry West, yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
They need Jerry West, because Jerry West is over there fixing the Clippers for next season. I think we're so this discussion, and that's all like going to be really interesting. They need to coax Jerry West. So this discussion, who's the beard? Come back and fix, because he's like the NBA fixer.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
the magician.
Works come wonders. Back and fix this team.
Yeah.
I think we were talking about. So we were talking about the Clippers. So next year, not only we were talking about the Lakers. Yeah. This was all about LeBron and the Lakers, remember, and what was going on, because LeBron's unhappy and whatnot.
Yeah, and he was.
I have to go over there. I could actually put this in a box. 1, 2. Maybe that'll do that. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Just keep the folks.
Sure.
I'll be back in one quick second. I just gotta. Could make the adjustment.
But yeah, no, we were talking about Jerry West and because he's like freaking a magician, when it comes to working wonders on teams and fixing teams and whatnot. So yeah, but we were talking about the Lakers, you said, and how LeBron was unhappy with the team. He was injured.
Right.
He was kind of getting news was breaking out that Genie Bus might trade LeBron.
So I can just that's a little small.
Yeah, a
I
little
gotta
bit.
make that.
Just
I
a
should have
little
set this
bit.
up. I didn't think about doing this.
No, it's okay.
Whatever. Behind the scenes, folks.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
I need to do a. A behind the scenes. There you go.
Nice. But yeah,
Do that.
talking about how LeBron's unhappy on the team, and I think it was when Magic had just left. Is that right?
Yeah.
When
Around that time.
when Magic had all of a sudden just stepped down from president of
Fancy.
basketball operations.
Oops. That was not right. Yeah. I'm just gonna put that in there. See?
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Ish. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I could just use since Jason's not Skyping in, we could just do this here.
Yeah. There you go.
That's it. So okay, let's see what we got to say here. The Lakers got to figure this out, but Western Conference, the Clippers are gonna.
They're gonna make some noise.
Yeah. Well, so Steve Ballmer.
They're gonna make some noise.
Ex Microsoft CEO.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Tons of money. He was on the sports, with the guys on TNT, Barkley and all that.
Okay.
I didn't see the whole thing. I wish I would have seen it, but I saw a clip of it. And basically, he's like, he's basically, my checkbook is open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jerry West, tell me what I need to do and tell me how much you need to write in there. And so, I mean, you got an owner who's got deep pockets.
Yeah.
And can buy, and you got this guy who's going to put it together. So you're going to have that to deal with too.
Yeah, dude, I remember
another team.
I remember
what's that?
This video that you were talking about. He was with Ernie, Barkley, and Shaq, and he was saying, "We got the best organization.
Yeah.
We got an owner that will support you in your success. We got the best, franchisee staff in." Doc Rivers, Jerry West.
Doc Rivers, yeah.
Yeah, Doc Rivers.
Well, you know what else he said? And we've got developers.
Yeah.
He probably do. They probably have coders like anyone.
Mm-hmm.
You can look that up.
Yeah.
It's a famous thing from a Microsoft meeting.
Yeah.
The developers meeting where they get all the people who write software for Microsoft. Apple does one too. He gave a big speech.
Mm-hmm.
He started pounding on developer. What are we all about, developers? We support you because you want people to write software for your platform.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your platform dies. Anyway,
goes to the toilet.
So there you go. So that's why I always bring that up. But that's what we were talking about. I can't remember.
We kind of narrowed it down to the Clippers at that time.
Yeah.
We're like, Clippers, they're gonna
have to face.
So it's going to be interesting.
I'm just trying to think if there was anything else in this one.
Kind of the
this was one of like
the
our first shows together,
kind
or
of
something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Running it right now is of course in my Michael McDonald look.
Yeah.
What a fool believes. Barry Buss's daughter.
Yeah, Genie Bus. Yeah.
And so pressure's on her. Anyway, okay, I think that was that bit there.
Yep.
So so that's kind of the Jerry Clippers love. The Clippers and the kind of we're like, hey, so basically, I'm saying, hey, look, don't write this Clippers team off. There's a lot of things here going on.
Yeah.
Through this organization, they're gonna be serious. I mean, it's that winning attitude. It's like, Paul Allen came from Microsoft. He's the co-founder of Microsoft. So it's just like it's kind of in your DNA. So next one is March 17th.
Okay.
Just a couple weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
We were a little more regular back then.
Yeah.
March 17th, 2019. We talk about KD and Kyrie going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
And more love for the Clippers and speculating about that. So take a listen to this one.
Right.
If I do this right here. I want to go play for him.
Yeah.
People hate that guy.
And to
Well,
think that-
yeah. You know who I'm talking
That
about.
Kyrie and
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, they were. The news was,
Oh,
they
sorry.
might
No,
want
you
to
know what it is?
go
I
play
know
for
what
New
it
York.
is. I know who it is.
Hmm.
Whoa. Jason on his 4x.
Sorry
no.
about that. It was a momentary shift.
No, if you really want to play this out, and this gets
speculate.
better, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clippers.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you because
Steve Ballmer
Jerry
with an
West.
absolute open checkbook. Jerry West.
Yep.
I think
And-
Kawhi
oh,
just
who's
watched
the
this video.
Yeah, it
with
was
Doc
like the
Rivers.
NuzBox,
One of the
the
most
coffee with
respected-
curmudgeons. They
Yeah.
know what they're talking
I
about.
better go to I better get my butt over there to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Right?
I should really listen to them. They seem like stand-up guys.
Exactly. Yeah. Coaches
Wow.
Yep.
in the NBA. Could you imagine that?
Yeah.
And
Wow.
the Clippers are you watch this space, right? That would be.
They're up and coming.
And-
Watch
and
this
he-
space.
he's like in California, so
Mhm.
with his kids and stuff. So it's like
This we're talking
it
about
would- it would be
LeBron,
that
actually.
movie. It would be
Yeah.
like Steve Ballmer,
Yeah.
second Microsoft
So-
coming.
so-
it would be like, and Ballmer would write a blank check and be like,
Yeah.
"Here, LeBron, just put in the number you're thinking."
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
talking
You know,
about
I mean,
LeBron.
it's like he
Because
doesn't
what was
care.
going on
Yeah.
there? Oops.
But
He's gonna make
who-
the-
We were
wanna
just
do that.
were we
He's got
talking
so
about how
much-
LeBron was just in our own opinion on the wrong team?
Well, yeah. You remember
On our
there
own.
was a lot of I missed. Hang on here. I think I actually hit the wrong key. I'm doing a lot of stuff here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what we were talking about was that. Remember LeBron? There was a lot some stress and things, and the Lakers weren't doing so good.
Yeah.
And a lot of back office, and then I don't think Magic was gone by then, but it was leading up to, or maybe this was that. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
But it was led up to Magic leaving and all that. So that's what we were talking about, and then you said that some people were speculating, that was on you, that maybe he'll force a trade, or maybe they'll trade him, or maybe they'll
Yeah.
ask to trade.
Yeah. Well, it had to deal with Rich Paul, I think.
Yeah.
And LeBron's agent and
Right.
Genie Bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pretty much basically said no.
Yeah.
I said, that's hard for me to imagine. Okay, but then we wanted to explore. I think you said then in that you said, well, okay, if that were to happen, where do you think he'd go? And then we started talking that out.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's a big if. Big if.
Yeah. But again, we talk about,
Who would LA have to give up to get LeBron?
and I don't know if this is.
Maybe a second round
Again,
pick. I don't
it
know.
gets
Maybe
better.
a second round pick.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding.
Yeah, who knows?
I'm
I
kidding.
mean, I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah.
if you really
This
wanted
is
to
just
make sense of it.
More.
Now watch Doc Karnak, Jason.
Oh, Doc
Right?
Karnak's
I've
coming
been
out.
pretty good at this, right?
But here's the point, though.
like, I'm just off my rocker, and then like 6 months from now, like, oh, this dude on YouTube actually,
Predicted it.
and it would make sense.
See, this
actually.
dude on YouTube predicted
What
it.
would you think
Jerry
about
West too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like Doc
Well-
Rivers. Are you?
See?
Come on,
Yeah.
Doc
See?
Rivers
Yeah.
Look at that.
and LeBron James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. But
I mean,
again,
yeah, you're
I
right. Doc Rivers is one. Of
I
the
don't think
most
we were
respected
that
coaches.
serious
Such a
about
great
it. We were
coach.
just
Shooting
he's absolutely
the
a
stuff.
great
Yeah.
player.
He
He's
just-
a great coach.
He just hasn't
But
had the
talking
talent
about-
on the team.
yeah.
You know,
Trying to
'cause
see if we.
But they're gonna.
they lost CP3, right?
Yeah.
They got rid of Blake Griffin, and I think they traded DeAndre Jordan. So
I mean,
But-
but their story was an ownership issue,
yeah,
and once they cleared the way, it takes a little time.
yeah,
I mean, they got Steve Ballmer.
mm-hmm.
So Steve
Okay,
Ballmer
I'm gonna-
has an open checkbook.
Yeah,
It
that
gets
would be pretty
better.
Cool.
Trust
Yeah.
me.
See what they
I
can
mean,
bring in.
he'll do anything.
Mm-hmm.
he said as much.
Yeah, we talk about that. We talk about him saying that. But what I want to do is I should kill that key. Just haven't done this one before. That's okay. It can be done. So here's it. I know this is just kind of I'm setting the table and leading up to the real bombs that we drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's see. This is more Clippers love and LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's see what this one is here.
Okay.
Tonight on
We are-
Curmudgeon Sunday, we're trading LeBron James
Yeah.
from the Lakers to another team.
Throw something there, dude. Something
See,
way out
easy.
there
I
that
wasn't
you
taking
guys,
all that seriously.
What about LeBron to the
Oh,
Brooklyn
even
Nets?
I said we're
Jay-Z
trading
gets
LeBron for a
moved
second round pick.
and like says, "Listen, I'll pay you like a
Okay,
gazillion dollars a year."
LeBron
Yeah.
to the
We
Nets.
had
So
that.
we start talking about the
And
Nets.
you're in New York,
Okay.
you still got the press and the big market.
Yep.
And because I think that's 90% of why he went to the Lakers. Is Lakers? I mean, yeah, you got the name, but they've been on pretty hard times lately.
Again, we're playing around with
You know what
ideas.
Jason just said? The name, the
it was
brand.
a big decision.
It's the same thing with
because of his family.
the Knicks
and all
too.
that. I mean, I remember. It was like,
It's the same thing with the Knicks, dude. It's the same concept applies. I know
but,
it's not.
But I think it's BS.
Yeah.
I mean, and somebody pointed out, it's like, how many championships do the Lakers have versus how many championships? I mean, I've heard this thing that's like, oh man, I can't remember who it was. This is like Bayless or one of these guys. It's like everyone dreams to play in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Those times, and here's
Those times are over, dude.
Sorry, older people. Those times are over now.
Yeah.
The sport and the league are not that anymore.
This is 2019. This is not the 1970s
Exactly.
and 80s. Yeah.
Exactly. If you're dreaming of some like weird, Wilt Chamberlain, that's great. Go watch the tapes on YouTube.
Yeah.
Enjoy your, senior your gentle years. I don't know what they call it.
Relive the 1970s magic. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
But this is 2019.
Exactly.
We are in the now.
Yeah, we're in the now. That's right. Dropping bombs here. And I think that's what we were talking about. We were trying to, because people are still fans were trying to get their hands around this thing. Well, he's got to go to the Knicks. He's got to calm down, everybody.
Yeah.
There's other teams.
Pump your brakes, people.
I mean, they're in the same city, in the same big market. You get to be in the same city with the same market, So yeah, I should take a screenshot of that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. I think that was like family issues and stuff. That's why I'm still saying
Clippers.
Keep it on the West Coast.
Yeah, and plus, if he went to the Clippers, he'd still.
And
be
again, with the LeBron and
he has
stuff,
a few businesses, right?
No.
So he'd still be
and his
close
kids
to that.
can stay. But we're talking LeBron and his kids are coming up. So I'm sure his kids are going to do some stuff. So that was my point too. Is that I didn't see LeBron relocating to LA.
Yeah.
Just to relocate out of LA again because family and all that. So I pretty much was. I know we were kind of playing around with this idea. That's not the point of what we're actually kind of peeling it back until we get to the real stuff.
Yeah.
Where we landed
realistic stuff. We were just kind of goofing off.
Yeah.
I mean, we still,
And we said that in the show.
Yeah. Just having fun with it.
Yeah. So, anyway, was that I pulled these up for reasons. Keep playing. Okay, this one, about ready to drop a bomb here. One more. This is like the Star Wars prequels. You have to sit through them too. Okay, so that was more Clippers love and LeBron. I mean, maybe I didn't play all these. Again, didn't get a chance to edit them. So let's see what we got here. All roads lead to the Clippers.
I'm kidding. No.
Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers. Yeah,
it's the Clippers.
Clippers. Lakers.
All roads lead to the Clippers. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'd say my money's on the Lakers. What about you, Jason? Do you think he's gonna go to LA or somewhere else? Maybe I think Boston was.
I think we're talking about KD,
or maybe the Knicks even.
Yeah, Knicks were courting him. Boston's courting him.
See. Yeah.
I gotta believe the odds-on favorite though is probably the Lakers. Although I do like Doc's Clippers idea. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I think we're talking.
Are we talking about KD or Kawhi?
I think we're talking KD.
Okay.
No,
that's the team we wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I believe we're talking KD.
And
you guys are gonna kill.
So
thanks for ruining the Western Conference, Doc.
That's right. We're putting this together.
So just to point out, we were already in the camp of KD's leaving Golden State.
Yeah.
I didn't clip that. Again, we could go through and if you had hours and hours, you could clip these things. Well, we pretty much three of us.
We said
were convinced he's done at Golden State. Period.
Yeah.
even with that, and he got that max. They were willing to give him a max deal.
Oh yeah,
Pay respect.
Super max, like over 200.
He was done.
Yeah,
he was done. Like he just and now the analysis has come out later about why and how he felt and didn't get along and yada yada yada. You know what I mean? That's fine. But yeah, we were pretty much already. He's gone. Where is Katie going? So that's what we were trying to figure out.
It's just
here.
a matter of what team, But we knew that. Yeah,
and this is back in March 24th.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Again, another good still.
There.
So
I don't know how happy Kawhi Leonard is in Toronto, but I think it's between LA and the Lakers and the Clippers that he wants to go to. So if
there's your Kawhi.
Jeez.
There's your Kawhi.
How accurate were we?
Dropping a bomb.
Yeah.
March 24th.
Yeah.
2019.
Book it, people.
Yeah. I think the like I said that if I recall when I was looking through that, the previous discussion is we were talking about Katie. We were kind of like all around the map, but then you drop. I was like pretty good. Let's I just want to hear that again. What was it you said?
Just to make sure people heard and you heard.
And then
Yeah,
because we could have gotten Kevin Durant as well, right? But
Yes.
we selected Odin. Yeah, because I think they were.
Yeah,
at
you're
the
going
same
too far
year.
back. It's really hard to do this on
there
YouTube.
You go.
Oh, yeah,
there
no,
you go.
Yeah,
Without
see,
having the
where would we be? In the NBA today, right?
Anyway, yeah. So that's that history. I was gonna look here. I wanted to know what Lillard was.
Oh, as far as what?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, sorry about that, folks. I just See, I don't have this set up for the replay, and I know this is annoying. I hate running a show like this where it's like, oh, let me thumb through my stuff, but people do it.
I'm kidding. No.
Clippers.
Yeah, Clippers. Yeah,
It's the Clippers.
Clippers. Lakers.
All roads lead to the Clippers. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'd say my money's on the Lakers. What about you, Jason? Do you think he's gonna go to LA or somewhere else? Maybe I think Boston was an option, or maybe the Knicks even.
Yeah, Knicks were courting him. Boston's courting him.
And again, we're starting to feel out
I gotta believe
that
the
whole
odds-on favorite
KD,
probably the
Kyrie
Lakers.
connection.
Although I
'cause
do like Doc's
at the
Clippers
time,
idea.
they were saying,
That would be
KD
awesome.
and Kyrie are
Next thing
going
you know, here comes LeBron too.
to the Knicks.
Yeah.
well, that's the team
Because
he
they
wanted,
had 2
wasn't
free
it?
max slots for him.
And
You
But
guys
let's-
are gonna kill. It's like thanks for ruining the Western Conference.
let's-
Doc.
That's right.
I
We're
wanna hear
putting this
this once
together.
again.
Yeah.
March
I
24th.
don't
Yeah.
know how happy Kawhi Leonard is in Toronto, but I think it's between LA and the Lakers and the Clippers that he wants to go to. So if I don't know if his
March
contract
24th.
is up this summer, but it could be between.
I think he can actually move. So there's been a lot of talk that he wants out.
Yeah, and he wants to go to either one of the LA teams.
There you
He
go.
wants in LA.
Yeah.
And what was this
So
whole?
maybe Doc, maybe he goes to the Clippers, and then Anthony Davis, and then LeBron wants out of the Lakers, and then bada bing, bada boom, you got a big
There
three
you go.
in the
Yep.
Clippers.
Now this was
Oh,
before
there
the
you-
Anthony Davis trade, right?
Yes. What had happened was they botched that whole Anthony Davis thing.
Yeah.
Remember with the Pelicans, and so we were speculating. And was it the Pelicans said, "Oh, we're not going to let him go to LA."
Yeah, there's like no way in hell that he's being traded.
And so we were like, okay, where does Anthony Davis go? He's done at the Pelicans. If they're going to do that, he's done. He's gone. And so again, he was in that speculation of where he was going to go. And then, well, what if he goes somewhere like the Clippers and then LeBron shows up or whatever? But you drop the bomb on March 24th, about Kawhi Leonard, and it's going to be between 2 LA teams, the Lakers or the Clippers.
Yeah.
What was it? It was between 2 LA teams, the Lakers and the Clippers. And where did he go?
He went to the Clippers.
He went to the Clippers. As we could feel that. We could feel it.
Yeah.
So, I think that's all in that
You
one.
get those three on the same team.
But we were thinking,
You're
what
gonna
if
hear
LeBron
groans
was
all the way
unhappy? I
from
mean,
San Francisco and the Bay Area.
Yeah,
from
the stuff with the LeBron leaving
It's just
LA, we were playing around with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of us were serious about that. In fact, I don't have it clipped here, but I recall like saying, "That's not going to happen, guys."
Mm-hmm.
He's established there. He's not going. I didn't see him going from Lakers to Clippers.
Yeah.
No, but you could make something up in your head, hey, AD went there, so hey, maybe demand a trade or something.
Yeah, say like, hey, I want to be on a winning team.
Yeah.
I want to be surrounded.
I think that was the only
talent.
kind of like what we're talking about here, speculating. The only idea is like, well, what if the Clippers were to get AD and then LeBron is unhappy and Lakers are in turmoil? Because remember, the Lakers looked like they were in real turmoil.
Mm-hmm, with Magic leaving and all the Genie bus, Rob Pelinka.
Oh yeah. Their fans protesting.
We were saying it kind of like it was turning into a dumpster fire down in Lakerland.
Yeah. So anyway, that's what that discussion is. But again, just want to point out that I'm going to see if you got any more. Kawhi.
And then they...
dominance would be over.
Yeah.
The discussion is
and the
Kawhi.
talk is that KD might leave, he might stay. So what's it gonna be?
Yeah, what's
that Warriors team gonna look like? And I think
there's a little
DeMarcus
more to
Cousins is on a 1-year contract, 1-year deal. So where does he go if he wants more money?
I think
so
I hit
there's
Kawhi
gonna
to
be a lot
Clippers
of,
already.
Yeah.
And now KD
free agent
and Kyrie to New York.
Yeah.
moves, big time moves is what I mean.
Oh, I think so too. I think KD's done. I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I think he's going to take the big money somewhere else.
Yeah.
Question is, where does he go though? I mean, where does he land?
Exactly. So which team is he going to?
I don't know.
Speaking of KD, that same 2012, that same year.
Yeah.
Draymond Green. Yeah, we're talking about second
Oh.
round 35.
Yeah.
To the Warriors.
No, he's a sleeper.
I think there's a little more here because we talked about
Green
where we think was that same year from Michigan State.
Yeah.
This whole.
I could see thinking about it. I could see KD going to Boston with Kyrie.
Sorry.
Boston.
See. Now we start talking about KD and Kyrie.
The talk
Yeah.
was is that they might go to New York, but I'd say I'd go with your idea to Boston.
I don't know if they do draft Zion. One of those guys may. Why not? Let's season the kid up. I'll go over there. There too.
Yeah.
And it is
And
New
Jason's
York.
still thinking
even
Knicks.
though the owner's a nutter.
Because pretty much the Knicks were like at that time they were saying, "Oh yeah, Knicks are guaranteed to get Zion, the number 1 pick."
Nope.
So we want to team up with Zion, Kyrie,
Who did they get?
KD.
Did they get Barrett? No.
Yeah, they got Barrett. RJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And Jason is definitely thinking Knicks and Kyrie and KD to New York, just wrong team.
Yeah.
And we get into correction mode as we go on there.
Did I say something that Kyrie and KD were like best friends or something like that?
I don't know if it was in. I was trying to find that.
Maybe it was in a later
it's
video.
still
But we
New
did.
York.
You did
It is
say
still
that.
New York. Yes, you're very right.
Yeah.
So you never know,
And
especially if they land Zion. If they land Zion, everyone.
I think
and
we
their
talk
brother's gonna
about
be
that
wanting to play
here.
with that kid.
Yeah.
Again, this is back in
So
March
you think-
24th. So
Okay.
what you're saying Kevin Durant goes to New York,
Yes.
Zion.
With Zion, yeah.
Again,
could be
we're
interesting,
still
yeah.
thinking of the Zion
And
thing.
then possibly Kyrie. I think some talk of Kyrie and KD teaming up in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
March 24th.
yeah. Now imagine that
Yeah,
lineup.
imagine that.
Yeah, you got Zion, a KD, and a Kyrie all in the same. Holy
That
cow!
would be killer though, dude. Zion,
and
Yeah.
KD,
New
and
York's a
Kyrie.
pretty
Yeah.
big program as far as salary cap wise, so they could probably afford the both of them, right?
Yeah, because they had
they got a lot of
two
room.
max.
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I
Oh,
think
sure.
that's what I
Well, they had the
saw.
worst
Lot of
record in the
room.
league.
Are
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they? Yeah. Are they going to get first round pick?
Oh
Nope.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just trying to see.
They're trash this year, so I would imagine.
I'm trying to see.
Trash.
One to
They're
four.
trash this year.
New
Well,
York
there's the
is-
Suns too. Don't
Yeah.
forget the Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well-
could you imagine if Zion went to the Suns? Like all that young talent, DeAndre Ayton, Booker, Zion, who
That's
else?
scary.
Yeah. What's his name?
I
Bridge
stand
wanna see if
by. I
we-
stand by that statement.
Really?
But Zion to the Suns.
Wow.
Be interesting to see if
I'm just trying to see if we talk Brooklyn in this one. I swear we did. Lakers. We're looking at stats. Who's the first to take a hit?
Yeah.
And something like that. It's coach, for sure.
Exactly.
That is very interesting. All right. It's not perfect here, but as far as me finding this stuff, I've just figured out how to search it.
Yeah.
But you get that but we did, because of my famous opinion of the Knicks, we were pretty much saying, in there that, there's another team. There's another team that could play into the New York. Mm-hmm. And we already had the KD, Kyrie, and again, like you said, your thing about them being friends or whatever, I think it's hidden in there. Yeah. There's only so much I could do, with about half an hour of trying to put this together.
Sure.
And again, if it was like that. The last one, so then May, I know that then May, I just pulled this up because this one does have the final hammer down on what I mean, he obviously bought the team, so he's he's got that
Clippers love.
Paul Allen, as he did
more Clippers love.
Microsoft,
more Clippers
too,
love.
as he was a founder. So I think that's
and this is why I'm making the case why the
to look
Clippers
at and
were
to watch.
Yeah.
And it'll be really interesting to see what they build there. Mm-hmm. I mean, in the next, not just this next season, in the next few years.
Yeah.
What
do you think, here, Jason? Do you think
there's something
Knicks
in here
or Clippers,
too?
Man, what? If you're like KD or Kyrie, where do you go, man?
Okay, so
right, it's gonna shake it.
We already got KD and Kyrie going somewhere.
Yeah,
you got to get over the fact.
See, by May, we're like,
they're gone.
They're going. No, we got them holding hands together.
Yeah, they're out of their teams and they're joining up. They're joining forces. Yeah,
I know. You got to give me Kawhi and KD's number.
Yeah.
On your cell phone.
Yeah.
When we're done today.
Okay.
Because I mean, when you're over here, when you're over here saying Kawhi's definitely going to LA, it's going to be between Lakers and Clippers, and I'm like, I'll tell you where I stand on that. Clippers, they're the organization. They can build around them.
Yeah.
And we're talking about that. On March 24th. I know he must have texted you.
Yeah.
So so let's see. But this is we're just
anyone who's going to go to the Knicks, they've got to get over the owner factor, right? So you ask yourself then, how prominent is their GM? How much pull does he have? Because if he can kind of deflect a lot of the owners,
this is kind of long. Again, if I edited this,
you may be able to attract people.
Had time, I could.
I'm with Doc Karnak. I think it may be one of the more no one's even thinking about Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're KD, you could.
So again, we're still thinking Clippers could pull.
You go to Clippers. Kyrie then goes
KD
to LA, and
but
I mean,
look
how far they.
What solidified it for me is that KD did want to go to New York.
Yeah.
Because of that business, and I don't know if
being an elite.
I had the video where I pulled it up,
right.
but I don't know if it's this one. I'm not going to show it because it's just a waste of time.
Sure.
Not only.
But we did.
Only the Lakers,
but he wanted to be closer to his business.
Yeah.
Sort of like what LeBron did. He wanted to be closer to his business
for the
in LA.
Blazers too, because that just means another team that is.
But we get.
Yeah, dude. The Western Conference is so deep.
Yeah, let's be honest. The Western Conference isn't going to get any easier.
Oh
yeah,
and
Denver's not.
And it hasn't.
Where'd that prediction go?
Just got harder, dude.
Yeah.
So
it's so funny because Lillard said that they asked him and he's like, "It's the Western Conference. What do you expect?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "We knew it wasn't going to get any easier."
Like, I mean, you're getting to the point now where the only cupcake in the Pacific is Sacramento. And even then, not that bad. I mean,
it's coming up here where we talk about the Nets.
Phoenix,
right? Sacramento just snatched up Walton from the Lakers.
Yeah.
And that's Vlade Divac.
We haven't heard a lot about
the GM of that team.
Well, they've made some moves
together. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have opinions.
Talked about Marvin Bagley.
If I was KD or Kyrie, I'd go to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Because the owner is totally supportive.
Again.
He's stable. and you're in the second largest market. I mean, yeah, you could go to New York, but New York, man, as a sports town, is tough.
See,
You
okay,
have one bad
here's
game,
where we really
and you
lay
got everyone's begging on you. Who wants that? Go to Hollywood.
So
you know?
so that's been the scuttlebutt on the sports shows. Is I think Broussard just brought it up too. Is that hey, if KD doesn't have a thick skin, New York's not the place for you.
No.
That you will, it's New York.
Knicks.
Come on, hey,
Knicks.
yeah, bum,
Knicks.
throw him in.
Right.
What
Just
is this
ask-
multi-million-dollar bum?
I think this is more applies to the Knicks.
Oh, I said
Okay.
just
The
ask
Knicks.
Eli Manning. You know
So
what it's like.
The wild card for me about
Okay.
New York and which got me rethinking the whole thing with the Clippers is it's called 35 Ventures.
oh yeah, okay.
Is,
That's his
actually,
business, right?
Yeah.
Even, What the heck? Let's why
We
don't
did pull
we
it
just
up.
shill for KD's company?
But this is where we really
Oh, actually, I got Jason on there, but yeah, that's okay.
we really pull it
Uh,
into
Yeah, it looks like this.
yep,
Here.
35 Ventures,
Let me do this
and that's based
differently.
in New
I
York.
always
Yeah.
forget that Jason.
I
35
asked
Ventures.
if
There's a
KD
website.
could move his
35ventures.com.
business. Like, why didn't he just move
They
his
got the
business somewhere?
boardroom, which
No.
I think is a TV show
No.
about athletes.
No, you're gonna have
So-
that. You're gonna have
And
that
it's based in
either
New
in
York.
New York or
Um,
L.A. You know,
It is co-founded by two-time
media-
NBA champion and
media
Finals
venture like that.
MVP Kevin Durant and
But-
his manager Rich Kleiman.
we talk.
Kleeman?
It comes up here.
35
where we
Ventures
talk about,
serves
okay,
as the umbrella for all
so
of
the
their
option
business
really is the
interests
Nets.
across
Yeah,
sports, tech,
if you wanna go to
culture,
New
and
York.
more.
Forget
He's got
about-
some tech
yeah.
things
Yeah.
going on too.
Oh, okay.
If I remember correctly, he's got some
Okay.
like an app or something like that they were doing.
So again,
But
what
anyway,
I'm
this
saying
is
is-
based in New York.
Finally, I'm like, I don't see him going
It's
to
his
the
company,
Clippers.
It's his business. It's
I
probably
see
his-
him going
It'll
to New York.
Yeah.
It's one of those
with
probably
Kyrie.
those
Like we're
post-NBA
like,
type
no,
things.
that's
Yeah.
happening.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's
And it's gonna
that's
be
the
New
wild
York.
Yeah, and then I think I
about-
brought up the thing where
mean, could he move
Kyrie
his
wanted
business
to
to
go
LA?
home
Yeah.
to Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I don't know.
Oh, you just
So-
said could they move his
and so
business to LA?
that's a wild card for me.
Mhm.
And then what you're just saying about Kyrie, if that works out,
Yeah.
so yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, dude.
And
I,
that's the
if I'm KD or Kyrie, and I know that there's a owner that supports me 100%, is
Yeah.
willing to pay me the
Mhm.
amount that I think that I deserve,
yeah.
and willing to spend, like, hey man, you just
Of course,
give
that's
me a
Clippers.
number and I'll pay you.
Yeah.
I'll
okay.
write it down on the check here, whatever you need.
So if he does end up on the Knicks,
Mm-hmm.
if this all ends up,
Ugh.
does it go south like LeBron and the Lakers?
If are you talking about if KD
Yeah.
lands on the Knicks?
Yeah. Does it go? Does it end up to be?
Like I said, I've got the
LeBron
note
and
here that-
Lakers
We talked about the.
Could be. I mean,
Nets.
I don't know.
I cut this one last, so I
I
was
kind
like,
of feel like the Knicks have better pieces around them
Mhm.
than the Lakers do, right? As of right now,
Right.
with more developed players.
but history
I
shows
don't know. I just don't.
the Knicks totally screwed this up.
I'll be
Yeah.
real with you. I don't really
know?
believe in Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early
Yeah.
still. I just don't really have faith in Lonzo Ball. I think
Well,
he'll be a bust.
And he's gone.
Hmm.
See,
Yeah, he's
Lonzo
good.
Ball is
Brandon
gone.
Ingram.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Kyle
New
Kuzma, I'm
Orleans.
sold.
New
on.
Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Kyle.
It's part of the trade for
But
Anthony
Ingram-
Davis. Yeah.
Right.
Ball, Josh Hart. I don't really have faith in them. What about you, Jason? What's your take on that, man?
Well,
I like to try to get Jason in as
I
much
like
as
KD.
possible.
I like
He has
the
his
idea
moments of
KD and him
silence.
going
Yeah.
to New York,
Mhm.
but Doc's right. He's got an awful thin skin,
Here we go.
and New York is going to light him up like a Christmas tree.
Mhm.
Because you got to figure the
What?
way where he is
Okay.
now in his career, he's going to get injured more. He's going to have to sit out games more.
Again, I'm
just
I'm
to
hoping.
try
I
to
think
keep
this
fresh.
moves
And
toward
New
the.
York ain't going to
Brook-
allow that. They're going to want
Brooklyn.
him to be on point, every game. And if you're thinking
I got the
the
note
overhaul,
here, but
I mean,
hopefully
yeah,
I didn't
because
miss it.
business is
Okay.
there. I can see that.
If I
would be a
did, I
big
did.
pull.
This is live.
But if I just as a pure athlete, I would say why go New York? I would go to the Clippers.
Yeah.
I'd go Hollywood.
Well, here's the thing. Do you remember when LeBron was in Cleveland, right? And he traveled all the way to LA to do his business. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's not a big problem for him. It didn't seem
Yeah,
like,
that was a good point.
Right.
You know.
You know, it's like
That's
it's not like you
true.
I
can't.
mean,
Travel.
so
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. It's Well, I mean, all these factors really are interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like,
yeah.
but I think
And here's the thing: is like if the Knicks they draft RJ, how's he gonna turn out?
Which they did.
Is he gonna
Yeah.
be
oh, there you go.
a
Another one.
contributor right away? Is he gonna be that player that
There's
they need
another
him
one
to
they
be, or
drafted,
is he
RJ.
Is he a a bust and needs to be developed?
Right.
Jason.
Oh yeah,
still
I think
working
so
to
too. I
see.
think RJ. Coincidentally, I think
It's funny.
RJ
Jason's actually on this
is
show
gonna be
today.
Far better if KD and Kyrie go to New York, because
Yeah.
at least they can take him under, take him
again,
under their
I
wing
just
and kind of groom him. But if
somewhere
he's
in
got no
here,
one there
we talk
to
about the
kind of,
KD
to the
to the
Nets.
Nets.
Yeah.
I think we're like
mentor,
working around the idea of it.
I could see him getting chewed up in New York.
Yeah.
So
And
I think for RJ to be
Maybe this is not the right clip.
an elite player in the
We can't
NBA
find
for
it.
the long run.
I know
He-
what
he
we've
needs
said.
Somebody
I know
there
what
that is stable
on the air, but
and that can
Just finding the right
kind of
one.
take
Right.
him under their wing. Because he's not. I mean, he's not the explosive guy that Zion.
I'm just trying to
is.
Yeah.
see
Set
if we
Zion
can
on the
find
court.
that.
I mean, he's doing his thing. RJ is more of a kind of a team-oriented guy.
Yeah.
In other words, he's part of the machine. He's a piece of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so
That's
it'll
what-
be interesting.
Problem
to
is, it's
see
really
where it
hard
all
to
falls
fast
into
forward
shape.
in this
I
case
think,
Yeah.
to
on
a large
YouTube.
degree, we'll see
Be easier if I
probably
had the
in
files.
a week or 10 days after the NBA draft, because I think if New York does take Barrett, I think that could be a major selling point to KD and or Kyrie.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Which-
That, hey, look, they are making moves. They're making positive moves. I think it's going to be a stable bet that we could, have some success.
Yeah. Now, if Kyrie doesn't go to
Here we go.
New York and it doesn't pan out as originally planned, Kyrie goes somewhere else, KD goes to New York. Doc was asking, like, if KD goes to New York, do you see the same situation happening in New York as it is with LeBron and the Lakers?
If KD goes there alone,
I don't know if I have
no
this.
Kyrie, then
Yeah.
Fair.
because
Again,
Durant 4 or 5 years
Stop
ago
it,
could make it work. Durant now,
but I
being
know
older
in here in the
and,
notes I found where we were
let's
like,
face it,
okay,
I mean,
let's
he's
talk
losing
about
a step. He's
let's talk about New York and let's talk
injured
about
far
it.
more often, and he's a little bit more delicate of a player now. So yeah, he definitely needs someone like
This is
Kyrie
exciting.
there with him. I don't think he can cover.
So see, Jason
or
is
be
like
the
Kyrie has to be
franchise,
with
the
KD.
face
Yeah.
of the franchise anymore.
There has
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
another
What do you think,
superstar
man?
on the team with
Do you
KD.
think KD would happen with KD as it's happening with LeBron?
Yeah, I'd say I think we're just getting off into all the speculation. Yeah,
I
think we were going off the rails a bit.
No,
I think we're gonna know a little bit more here, like Jason says, as we get deeper into.
kind of wind down after
Where's that part,
the
though?
finals in the draft. Yeah.
It might be here.
It's just so many factors with the new, like Jason brings up about the fan base in New York. I mean, that's a concern.
Yeah.
But then he's got this company there. That's the
Right.
one. I would say if the company weren't there, then I'd
So I'd pretty
I'd
much
be like,
turned away
nah,
from the
he's not
Clippers
with the Clippers.
because
I mean, the
For
owner,
KD.
of the pull. Yeah, the pull of the
again,
company. Yeah.
I think if you could pick the most desirable organization to join up, it's the Clippers.
Okay.
Right.
Kawhi Leonard,
Okay,
Yeah.
ownership,
Which we-
on down.
which we already have. Kawhi
But
Leonard
then
going
we've
to.
totally
Yeah, we're just
forgotten
waiting for
about
the,
Brooklyn, too,
Here we
like
go.
you said
There it is.
earlier.
Exactly.
There it
That
is.
is not a bad alternative. I mean, you're
No,
still
no, not at all.
So we were
in a much more stable environment.
talking about it earlier.
I know.
So Jason said,
that's the thing.
"Don't forget about Brooklyn." We were talking about
that's-
Brooklyn.
I mean,
So here it is.
would you be surprised if all of a sudden it's like, oh, he's a Brooklyn Net?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There he is in New York.
Yeah. And Kyrie might want to do the same thing.
Exactly.
He grew up being a Nets fan.
That's fan. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his. I think that's his hometown team.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, hey, I mean, you're still in New York.
Yeah.
You're where you want to be.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, same with the Clippers. There's an alternative in LA, and it's not, it's not just the Lakers and the Knicks.
Yeah.
and with all the turmoil that's going on with those two teams.
Yeah. See.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, if we're sitting down with KD right now, KD or Kyrie right now, we're probably,
wait, hang on. He's texting me.
Yeah, he's texting you.
Yeah, and what does he say?
He's got you on
Dude, I
speed
thought you
dial.
said
You
I
are
had
full
Katie's
of
number.
crap.
Yeah.
Doc. Stop talking about me.
Yeah, I don't.
But we weren't
like
full
it.
of crap. You don't have my number. We called it. This was a Twitter DM from Katie.
Yeah,
Katie Trey 5. That was a story that.
but if like we're sitting down with KD and
Okay.
Kyrie, we're telling them don't go to New York. You know, don't. Oh well, the Knicks. Don't go to the Knicks. Excuse me.
There we
You
go.
got a better opportunity
Mm-hmm.
in LA and
Brooklyn.
in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know, so
So there you go.
yeah.
Yeah. I think we've killed this
Yeah.
discussion enough. But
Clippers, the Nets. Clippers, the Nets.
Yeah.
Yes.
and that's what we
We
were.
were on point, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
We were.
No, we totally were.
Yeah.
I mean, I apologize. It was, more editing time or whatever.
Yeah.
I could pull these clips out. You're actually just seeing them live off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Just from the magic of me figuring out how to go search through the videos to actually find the references. A pro tip, if you didn't want to know, if you go into your YouTube channel, you pull out down the automated closed captioning, because it automatically closed captions it, and then you go put it in your editor and you text Nets, Kyrie, Clippers, and it's like, bingo, I've got 16 hits here. We must have talked about that. So that's how I had to do it.
Nice.
But I couldn't edit the video together to make it clean. Maybe I'll still do that though. I might actually make that happen sometime.
Yeah.
And do like a 30-second highlight of us,
Saying
But I mean,
the main points.
But
Yeah,
again,
sure.
and by then, like through March, and we were like really putting this together in our heads, and it was like, you see all the times. Yeah, we talked about other teams. We talked about LeBron leaving. Again, I don't think we were taking it that seriously. I know I didn't pull that one up, but there was no reason to. But I know on the show I was like, okay, we're talking fantasy here. I don't think he's leaving LA. But we were dealing in rumor and speculation. But again, early March or mid March, you're saying Kawhi to the Lakers or the Clippers.
Yeah.
And I've been on this bandwagon since March saying, watch the Clippers. Something's gonna happen.
They're gonna
there.
make moves.
They've
yeah.
got the what they need in their what would you say, their armaments, their arsenal.
Yep.
And
they did.
they did.
And they got
Kawhi.
And they heisted Paul George.
Yeah. That one I meant.
It was a
we didn't see that one coming.
It was a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was in order to get Kawhi.
Yeah.
So and obviously we didn't see that one coming. I think that was the big surprise. Like, I don't think anyone saw that one coming.
No.
That was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We didn't see that happen.
But I mean, had we known that Kawhi was recruiting Paul George?
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah,
we didn't know.
We were just like, we would say, oh yeah, it's gonna be the Clippers. It's gonna be the Clippers.
Yeah. But we didn't know that one. We didn't know. But we were strongly speculating. It's interesting to me, listening to that we like you actually say he's definitely leaving Toronto. Like, we were pretty strong on that.
Yeah, I mean, this was before they won the championship, so
yeah.
I mean, I could have seen him staying in Toronto and being like, "Hey, let's do this again."
Don't change.
I mean,
Pro tip: don't change your mind. Say, yeah, I saw it. Here's what you do. You go.
I own up to it. Yeah, I own up to it.
I saw it all along.
Mm-hmm.
Saw it all along.
Yeah,
totally convinced.
and I have the proof.
Championship, Drake. All along, he was going to LA.
Yeah,
that's what you say.
Yeah.
Don't go back on your good predictions, man.
Yeah.
You say, oh yeah, no. I saw. In fact, I even thought they were going to win the championship in Toronto.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now, but I mean,
I can foresee into the future, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but again, we were already had him leaving on a jet plane for
Mm-hmm.
LA and strongly saying
The Clippers or Lakers.
the Clippers, but yeah. Well, I think the only thing is it was the Lakers because the AD thing wasn't working out back then.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it worked out, then kind of I think a different dynamic maybe. I as that thing unfolded, I think you asked me on the show, maybe on the show, I don't know. And I was pretty down on Kawhi going to Lakers because, well, I heard that. So this is a rumor.
Mm-hmm.
I think I shared this with you, some rumor stuff, and I don't know if any of this is true. But when he did sit down with the Lakers, of course, and he was asking for basically, I want everything LeBron has, and all that.
You did.
Yeah.
You did send me that.
Yeah,
You
and
were telling me about it.
and that makes complete sense. It's like, well, I'm not coming here to play second fiddle.
I'm in the prime of my life, dude. I just want
Yeah.
a championship. You
Exactly.
know? I want LeBron's training or whatever he gets. I want everything that LeBron has.
Yeah.
You know.
And it was going to be more of a transition as
LeBron's
LeBron
taking a back step. He's going to defer
exactly as he transitions.
the role of you know,
as his
first
career
option.
goes more to the twilight of his career.
Yeah.
In the next couple years or whatever. So I think that's always a sticky point for me. It's like, and that was always the thing with KD joining Golden State. Same issue. It's like, are you the star or are you joining up, or how do you fit in with these other stars here?
Right.
Whereas you build a franchise around one or two guys or a two team kind of a thing, or like, usually one guy, is the star and then the other guy, like you're going to see in Clippers, right?
Yeah.
So, it's interesting.
Can I be honest with you, dude? I mean, I'm really happy for the Clippers and how they got Kawhi and stuff, but I'm not a Lakers fan, but
Well, you're from Portland.
I'm from Portland.
It's
I'm not a Lakers. I'm not a Lakers
It's
fan.
next to impossible for you to be a Lakers fan if
Yeah.
you're from Portland.
But I really want to see LeBron do well, and to do that,
Oh, sure.
I don't think that. I'll be honest with you again. I don't think that AD and LeBron are enough
Yeah,
to
well, they
win a
got
title. But if they were to have Kawhi, then that
But
would
didn't
have
they get who did they get?
DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, they got Cousins.
They got Cousins. They got
Which-
Gerald Green.
Yeah.
They got Quinn Cook. They got Rajon Rondo.
I was just gonna say, they got Rondo.
Mm-hmm.
I like him.
You like him?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he's kind of on the twilight of his career too.
Yeah, but
You
he's a good veteran.
He
comes
is.
up in big games.
Mhm.
I think, in my opinion,
Yeah.
kind of Rondo. I've always been like, yeah, delivers like a
Yeah.
veteran should deliver.
Yeah, he's got a championship pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's
Yeah.
won with the Celtics.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm saying is just I really want LeBron to at least get 4 championships.
Well, here's the thing. Did you see the latest? Oops, I messed that up because I did the wrong thing. Did you see the latest LeBron news?
No.
Yahoo Sports sources: Lakers intend to start LeBron James at point guard.
Point guard, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's been the news.
I mean, he can do it. He can do it easily. You know.
Lakers already planning a LeBron James experiment. Yeah, so that was the news today. LeBron.
At the point guard.
Yeah, at the point guard.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rumors. It's rumors. So we'll see.
Well, I think that's what he started out with in the league. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
But in the
Your cold is all over the place.
Yeah.
I've been feeling it too, man. Maybe you gave it to me.
I might have, but
Ugh.
yeah. But I think
Mine
that's
came with stomach bugs.
that's what LeBron started out with is at
Yeah.
the point guard position, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but yeah.
I see that working out just fine.
Yeah.
Him at the point guard. I mean,
Yeah. New York Times has an article here. They posted, "Are Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James too powerful?" What do you think? Oop, I keep hitting the wrong one because I was hitting that other.
are LeBron James.
I know what my answer is immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guess what my answer is?
Yeah, you're gonna be like, no, that's just right, man.
You're right.
Yeah.
The answer to the New York Times headline, are Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, and LeBron James too powerful? The answer is no.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah. No, they are not.
No,
They're not too powerful.
just right.
They are the stars of the league. They are the money makers. They are the people who go out there on the stage and make it happen. They're the people that the fans pay money
to go see.
Mm-hmm. So how do you say they're more powerful? That's like is you know, like when a superstar musician or something has their contract, makes so much money on their records or whatever, you know, is a ticket price, is Lady Gaga, her ticket price is too high? No, that's what people are going to pay for because they want to see her,
Right.
It's what the market will bear. Imagine, again, I mean, maybe old timers are digging this, but it's hard for me to imagine a world where these are, well, I don't want to put it in those terms, but these are the people who are doing the work for the entertainment business.
Mm-hmm.
They're the entertainment business. When you go see a movie, right?
Yeah.
And it stars Chris Pratt. Well, maybe the movie's not going to be so good, but you're like, I like that Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go see this movie.
Yeah.
If it's not so good, well, maybe it's not good, But it has Chris Pratt.
But
in
I
it.
like the actor. I like the
Right.
actress.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's like the Marvel movies have like Chris Evans.
Mm-hmm.
I like him as an actor.
Yeah, he's good.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they happen to have good material for him as Captain America and everything.
Yeah.
But people are going to go see his movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, that guy who played Captain America. Yeah, I like him. I'm going to say, that's what the people pay for. They pay and that's the same thing as Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James. So it's not like, I'm not paying to see the owner or even the coach, really. Now we have elite coaches and we do like them, like Doc Rivers, like Pop,
Steve Kerr. Yeah.
Steve Kerr. You know what? I like Terry Stotts a lot.
He's good.
I'm liking Terry Stotts. Yeah. But still, at the end of the day, and they know it themselves. Folks aren't there to see the coach either, no matter how good they are. They're not. Okay? And so if you're a superstar, you're walking in, that's a team. Lillard, who is very humble, as a elite player like that, but he works with those guys. He works with Stotts and those guys. He's a franchise player like that, signing a big contract with Portland, deciding to stay in Portland. On the face of Lillard. We have our other team members. We all know him. Whatever. You're a Blazer fan, but he's the face. I mean, he's the face of the Blazers right now. Yeah. Who was the face of the Blazers years ago? Clyde Drexler, right? It's like Clyde the Glide. Name one name that pops into your head when you think of the Blazers, right? Now it's Lillard. Yeah, I know. I mean, he's really good. He does those clutch 3-pointers and game enders and stuff. You know what I mean?
Freaking Burns Paul George.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
a playoff game. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be interesting when we play the Clippers.
Yeah.
Oh, hi there. Actually, the meme was, I got it first, but people posted him waving, and then it was like, anyway, it was Paul George to Oklahoma City. But again, he's the franchise, and so, and I think he's going to briefly, so he's involved in the decisions and stuff. Like if LeBron doesn't like something in LA, which obviously they were having some issues, he's going to go in and go, I don't like something.
He's going to speak his mind.
Yeah, you're going to need to make me happy, which is the thing where I was like, I think I made this point, like, without going through, we already went through this ad nauseum, but I was like saying that, look, they're not going to trade him. Someone's going to fix the problem, right? If Lillard's unhappy at the Blazers at some point, someone's going to have to go fix that problem, right? And it's going to be in Lillard's favor. So that's just how it works. And so now these players have that power to move around and take their star power other places.
Yeah.
Is that bad for the league? I don't know. Is it bad for the fans though? I don't know. I mean, look. What if you're a Clippers fan right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a lifelong Clippers fan. All of a sudden in the off season, hey, guess who's coming? Guess who's going to be on your team next season? Oh my gosh, I mean, we're in a different situation than the Blazers because we have a more stable situation, and we're building pieces around, So, and we knew Lillard was going to sign. I mean, I think that was not a big surprise.
Yeah.
No matter what criticism we got, that was in the cards. We would have been surprised if he didn't. But just like Klay Thompson at Golden State, it's like, well, that's theirs to lose.
He's a lifer.
Yeah. Well, I don't know down the road, but I guess was his contract? He signed a pretty big contract.
Oh yeah, they gave him
lifer.
the max.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's come out and said, I love Golden State.
Yeah,
I love this
yeah.
organization.
Good.
I want to be here.
Yeah. Right. So I mean, it's it's Splash Brothers show.
Got to keep them together.
Right. Yeah. So but yeah, you're gonna have these teams, and again, watch the interview with Lillard at the signing and watch the jump, because they asked him specifically about some of that, and he talks about, guys, and I don't know if it sits. Again, he's more like, that's not his reality, not what he's doing with the Blazers, but there are guys who are teaming up and going places and deciding they want to play together. Again, is this a bad? The real question is this a bad thing for the fans, for the consumers, for the people who are buying the product?
I mean, no.
How can it be?
No.
Again, you're a Clippers fan?
Yeah, because
I can't wait until next season, right?
Because it provides balance.
Yeah.
Provides a little bit of balance.
Feel the balance.
And a little bit of what's the word for it? Just it's unclear.
Yeah.
Who's going to win the title now?
Okay, who's it? The fans that do get screwed are well. Again, this situation doesn't apply though. The one thing I'm hearing again that we always hear all the time is, okay, now look at the Western Conference again.
Stacked.
Yeah, stacked.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, okay, but you still got, you still got teams, you still got stars there.
Yeah.
But I get that. But that's been kind of a thing that's been happening
for a while. I mean, the Western Conference has always kind of been like that, I feel.
Yeah, probably driven by, really, LA is the Western Conference dynasty.
Yeah.
Obviously. And major market. So, I don't know. I mean, so maybe if you are a fan in an Eastern Conference team, maybe you don't feel the way we feel.
Yeah.
Maybe you do think that's kind of bad because of look at what is it? But then again, it's like, well, your clubs, your organizations just need to get better and bring the people in. Look what Brooklyn did.
Yeah.
Major market.
Well, since KD's going to East Coast, it provides a little bit more balance.
Exactly.
In the league.
Of course, he won't be playing next year. But,
yeah, of course.
That's the only issue.
When he comes back.
Yeah. But again, look at Brooklyn. Look at what they pulled together. So they just, the teams have to get hungry.
Yeah.
Knicks weren't hungry.
No.
Knicks didn't offer.
No, they were saying, "Oh, well, it's gonna happen. We know that people are gonna want to." They're arrogant.
The example there is Golden State. Gave the offer to KD. Out of respect, out of we'll give you. They gave him the full deal. He was done there. I think we knew. Again, if you look back at our reel, we knew he was done. We had him leaving Golden State, and the money wasn't. I don't think we discussed so much about it, but it wasn't the issue. It's a larger issue, and Knicks wouldn't deal in that market, whether they had good reasons or not. The merit of the reason why, because of its injury, yes, you can make an argument, but you didn't read the market correctly. So if you've got Western Conference teams out here that are willing, right? Well, you got to be willing in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, you got to
too.
be just as hungry as,
just as hungry
the Clippers.
as an organization.
Yeah, as the Trailblazers, as the Clippers.
Yeah, as an organization. Yeah. And that's the other thing too. We're look at Rodney Hood.
Yeah.
We still have Rodney Hood, and he he came and he performed, and playoff caliber veteran, right? We really want him back, okay? And why did he stay? Was it the money? No, it wasn't all the money. It was the strong organization.
Mm-hmm. The support that he was getting.
He could have got better somewhere else. Somebody could have offered him.
Well, don't you remember when we did the free agency grades?
Mm-hmm.
And I think Hood got a pretty low grade, right? He got like a C or D.
Oh,
It was because he could have founded something better as far as money.
That's right. That was last week.
Yeah.
We were reading what Bleacher Report, or one of them, I can't remember what it was, about the free agency grade, and he did get a low grade.
But to him, that doesn't matter because
Exactly.
he has support from organization.
So again, build a strong organization. I'm talking to you, Nick.
And people will flock to you.
In my opinion. Build a strong organization that people want to come and play for. Offer them, read the market right. If you have the money, kind of offer them, they're going to come play. So that's, again, that's the problem, and to East Coast fans, I think there's the issue.
Mm-hmm.
You have to adjust to the market. This is the market.
You have
This
to
is
adapt.
the new reality.
You have to
the new
adapt.
normal. Yeah.
Because times are changing, and they're going to keep on changing. You have to adapt.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, I think it makes complete sense.
Yeah. If it provides balance and some questions
Well,
about the league, because now we just don't know who's gonna win.
Well,
the
yeah.
championship.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Do you have thoughts on that already, or no?
Again, I'm happy for Kawhi
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, but I still wanted LeBron to do well. So therefore, I wanted Kawhi to go to the Lakers because I wanted to see LeBron do well. But I'm happy for him. But I'm also happy because it provides balance.
Lakers should do well.
Because now no one really knows. No one is saying like last year. Oh well, Golden State's probably going to be in the finals.
Yeah.
Now it's a big question.
Right.
It's going to be a dogfight. And we got to.
Yeah. Could you see like a
1 to 8, pretty much.
A finals and a semifinals, and it's Clippers versus Golden State.
Yeah.
What's that look like?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see people's predictions for the Western Conference. Some, in my opinion, well, I'm not saying anybody, but some fools out there are like, oh, Blazers. It's like, come on. You have no clue. You don't know anything about the Blazers. You don't know what you're talking about. But people who are reasonable, they still have Blazers and Nuggets up in their radar.
Mm-hmm. People are
along with Clippers.
People are forgetting about the Nuggets.
Oh, yeah.
Because of all this Clipper news.
And they re-signed, what's his name?
Jokic.
No, not Jokic.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray, I think it was. That's. I think he got lost. I think he was Murray.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They were kind of complaining about his contract. And it's like, did you see the playoffs? Did you watch the team?
Mm-hmm.
Because Blazers knocked the Nuggets out, but it was a tough one.
Yeah.
It wasn't a walk in the park.
It went to 7, right? Yeah, it went to 7.
Yeah. It wasn't like, Lillard didn't come off that going, oh, that was easy. Mm-hmm. They were like,
no freaking cakewalk, dude.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing about the Western Conference. It is no cakewalk at all.
No.
So I think we beating this dead horse in the other video to death. It's, why do you beat a dead horse? It's dead.
Do you want to talk about how the fit with I guess what do the Clippers do from here since they got Kawhi and Paul George?
I don't know. I'm still I'm just kind of digesting and
Kinda
looking through.
soaking it in.
Yeah,
still.
yeah. I was kind of wrapping it up unless you had
Okay. Yeah.
anything more. Like I said, I
We'll
think
save
we've
it for
kind of
next time
beaten-
because free agency is
Yeah.
still open.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So
we can take a look and do some predictions and look around. I was curious because I wanted to kind of grade ourselves as far as didn't we talk about these things and just the fact again, you had Kawhi going to LA and we had the Clippers in there.
Yeah.
And I was always pounding on that Clippers thing. We were thinking KD, but that was. I mean, I was half serious about KD to Clippers too. Well, kind of like they could offer him, like they could make a cool thing, but then as things again progressed out, it was like clearly he wants to get to New York, and Kyrie and all that. But
yeah,
we covered that. We did pretty good, not bad.
So like A to F, what would you grade us? I'd probably say A.
As compared to other people I saw on YouTube and on sports shows and stuff, as compared to the discussions I saw there versus them, because first of all, everyone had the Knicks for certain, and no one was. Here's the other thing: no one was talking Clippers.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe somebody was out there, but on the majors and the majors, no one would talk about the Clippers at all. And I'd be like going, what about the Clippers? You ever heard of the team? Wallet open,
I like that. Do whatever it takes, wallet open mentality.
Yeah.
And that's great that Steve Ballmer is probably one of the...
And not just wallet open, it's like wallet open, build this organization.
And I'm going to support you, you know?
Organization. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard's going to walk in. Here's the other thing. It's like with Paul Allen was, You think Kawhi's going to get on the phone with Steve Ballmer? You think Steve Ballmer is not going to take that call? He's going to answer that call.
Oh, yeah.
That's what an owner does. It's like, hi, Kawhi, how are we doing? What do you need?
Yeah.
Whatever
you need, man.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Lillard can call up also. I mean, as far as I know, Lillard. Well, I don't know what the dynamics are with Paul Allen having passed away. Mm-hmm. But I do know that Paul Allen would if in fact Lillard said, if I wanted to go talk to Paul, I could.
Yeah.
At that point, he was like, I'd like to sit down with you. He was like, okay, let's talk. No, I don't think every player gets that. Obviously, that access, but your star better.
But Kawhi Leonard, yeah.
I mean, it's like
sure.
LeBron. You think LeBron and Bus and Pelinka don't sit down? I mean, LeBron's got something on his mind or whatever.
Yeah, he's gonna say it.
Yeah, let's sit down. Just the access. So Bomber's gonna be like right there. And he's kind of like Paul Allen too. Again, it's a real Microsoft kind of thing. I know that culture. I have never. I've never worked for Microsoft directly. I've worked around that, so I know the culture very well for someone who hasn't actually been directly employed by Microsoft. And very hands-on, very problem-solving thing, just like Paul Allen. Yeah. And so Bomber's gonna make sure everything's working and everything, got what they need.
Good.
Everything, so
good.
All right. Well, I got to find a different one than the dead horse, though. You got to find it. That's bad. It's not 2019, man. We have taken this subject and driven it into the ground.
Well, we did good though with it. We did very well.
Well, again, all of those little clips, which I wish I could have put together as a much better package, tighter. You hear Jason, you hear yourself, me. We're all like right, kind of. We got the right ideas, and that's stuff I was not hearing back in March and April, and May. I just even up to May, I was like, guys, where are you on this? Where are you guys on the Clippers? Where are you guys?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And again, I think it's just because there's this old school thought and tradition,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not thinking about 2019.
Yeah.
They're not thinking how things are changing. And admittedly, it's this year. Wow, put the brakes on. Lots of stuff are changing, and there's going to be more. NBA is going to change a lot more,
Oh yeah.
especially what Silver wants to do with tournaments and all sorts of other things that they're looking at doing too.
Yeah.
And why not? Just the only thing I want the NBA organization to do, Silver, and even if the players started pushing it with them a little bit, like through the players union and their power, that they have,
Mm-hmm.
is that schedule and the risk to injury and stuff. Because here's what the fans don't want to see. Okay? Here's your downside, NBA. What the fans don't want to see is a big star like that for a lot of money coming in and playing for your favorite team, and then they go out on a stretcher. Okay? That's not going to help anybody.
Yeah.
That's not going to get fans to be happy and pay the money. That's not going to get owners to make their money with their star player. That's not going to make the star player happy. So NBA needs to get on top of that somehow. Yeah. Because all I see is I see more and more injuries happening. And maybe it's due to schedule. I don't know.
Not enough rest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not enough recovery time.
Yeah. And then the push,
And we're not even talking about practicing.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got to fit that into the schedule too. So.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want any of these guys like KD and LeBron and these guys going out on a career ender.
Yeah.
I mean, that always sucks, I mean, yes, it's a possibility to happen in sports. I'm not being crazy here.
Yeah.
But this season, especially in the playoffs and everything, I'm seeing
with Clay, KD, and
I'm like,
dude,
something's. Can you fix something? Like
yes,
if
something can be done.
Silver were sitting down right here, that's what I would say to him. I say that my biggest concern as a fan is the health of the athletes and not seeing my guys that I'm rooting for on the court playing, because that's what that's what I'm paying for, right? That's the thing. So if the guy's on the bench or the guy's going to be out 6 months or whatever, I'm not getting what
you're
I
not
want.
happy.
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
So how can we fix that? And I guarantee you he's thinking about that. I'm sure he is, and I'm sure the players are, and the coaches. So so that's about it. So that's my big new prediction, or not prediction, kind of
just change.
Yeah, let's not call it a prediction. It's not good to predict there's going to be more injuries.
Yeah.
Or injuries are going to increase. Oh, that's probably not good.
No.
So anyway, so yeah, hopefully they all stay healthy and everyone else stays healthy. Fans,
healthy and happy.
There. Yeah. Yes, exactly. All right. Any last words?
Nope.
We got to get out of here, man.
I'm getting kind of hungry.
Yeah.
I got to eat some dinner.
Yeah. We got to get out of here. Like I said, I didn't think that. Well, whatever. Wasn't sure it would take this long, but it did. So
we had fun. That's what matters.
Yeah, and we did pretty good. We can keep it up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll make even better predictions later.
Yes.
All right. So, hey, everybody. Bye-bye.